Hey everybody, this is Joey. It's about midnight, um, and it's completely dark because I'm in my sleeping bag with another blanket like pulled into my sleeping bag. um, so I've been kind of dozing on and off since about 8 o'clock. I kind of turned in early, and it's getting really cold. When I looked at the temperature, I was looking at the temperature in Nashville for this weekend. And I kind of forgot that I'm on the Cumberland Plateau now, so it's about 10 degrees colder. So when I looked at the temperature, it was about 32 degrees for the low today, and in Nashville, which means that the low here is about 22 degrees. And so that's pretty cold. So I'm struggling right now. I think I'm going to stick it out a little bit longer. Hope that I can maybe doze off or something. And the problem is I can't get into a comfortable position and still be warm. So, like right now, I'm not cold. The only part of my body right now that's kind of cold is the tip of my nose and my butt. And even then, not really that cold. But I'm kind of in an awkward sleeping position to get to this point where I'm not cold. So, like if I ever fall asleep, then I get out of that position and then I wake up because I'm freezing. So, so sorry there's no video, but it's pitch black in here. The only light is the light from my phone, so yeah, I'm trying to decide right now whether or not I'm going to try to stick it out or if I'm just going to pull up my tent and get the hell out of here. Because it's pretty cold, and I think if it was about 10 degrees warmer, I'd be able to tolerate it a little bit better if it was right at freezing temperatures. But since it's below freezing and starting to get well below freezing, I think it's getting harder to tolerate. Because I didn't really come prepared for this cold of weather. So my tent is like a summer tent. My sleeping bag is a 40-degree bag, and it's kept me pretty warm. But my face is the hard part. Just getting my face to be warm, and so I'm having trouble sleeping because it's so cold. So it kind of gives me a good perspective on what homeless people go through this time of year, even on a night, when you would think it's not all that cold. If it's at freezing or below, they probably have a really hard time getting sleep. And that's something that a lot of people don't think about with homeless people, one of their biggest challenges is getting enough sleep, because you're kind of out and you're exposed, and there's even if you're homeless and you're not mentally ill, there's other homeless people out that are mentally ill, so they're crazy and doing crazy stuff while you're trying to sleep, and you're out exposed in these elements, and after a while you just kind of pass out because you're exhausted. You haven't slept for 3 days, but it's something that they go through a lot, and it'd be nice if we could find places for everyone to sleep. So anyway, I think I'm gonna cut this video off here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do right now. It's like I said, it's about midnight and I'm freezing and I'm wide awake. So and it's too cold for me to even really get out and try to read or do anything like that. So I might just call it quits, pull up my tent, put it in the back of the car and leave. So which is a great option I have. So yeah, I might try camping when the weather's just a little bit warmer. I think that if it was in the 40s or high 30s, it wouldn't be nearly so bad. And if my tent was not a summer tent and just venting all the heat straight out, which is exactly what you want in the summer, but not what you want in the winter, I think that it would be a lot better. But oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here. Wish me luck.